Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Prison Architect. But wait, it's on a Sunday. Um, and we stopped this a week ago. What's going on? Right, well this was my prison, which was a nice prison. It's different to the normal ones. Um, but I have kind of ended the series, and I know there's a few bits left, so let me know if you're really dead against it. I don't think many people will be dead against it. Because obviously we've got City Skylines now has come out, so I want to really devote my time on that game and Train Fever, um, mostly because I know I'm going to get more people enjoying it, so I mostly want to do it for that. But I did say I was building another one, which was an ultimate prison. I'm not going to call it this. It's going to be called Slim Slammer, and as you can probably see from the preview, it's quite big. It is humongous. Now this has taken me a few weeks to build this. We'll let it catch up. Capacity is going up. Look, it's like how many prisoners? How many prisoners? What's going on? This is like witchcraft. This is a lot of prisoners. We'll let it catch up. It will get to, what is it? I think about 800. I think there's 400 on each, I believe. It is complete. It will catch up. There you go, 800. 400 medium and 400 minimum security prisoners. Now that was enabled because I had intake and I could turn the intake off. So there's no prisoners, and I sold one of my old prisons that I had saved, and spent 1 million building this thing. No, 1.5 million. I've got 140 grand left, and I've done some of the grants. So basically the idea is we've got a little entrance in here that's secure, and we've got a security hut which controls the doors, the gates. The gates are always open at the moment because obviously I've got no one in. I'm going to pause it because we're just wasting money otherwise. We've got plenty of power, and they would come in, they drop the prisoners off, and then the prisoners would come through and then into their various segments. They can also come in this way. We've got 3 classrooms, a common room, a library, a workshop, and a visitation room. That's going to be the psychology office. So remember that, guys. Psychology is going in there next to the infirmary. 1 for each lot. We've got a laundry. It's dirty where we're obviously doing things. We've got in here, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24 solitary things. So there's 24 solitary to 400 cells. We've got massive shower blocks. These shower blocks are a thing of beauty. I thought we'd do it a completely different way to what I'm used to. We've got a massive yard. I would say you could probably make it smaller and make the canteen bigger, but yeah, I probably wouldn't, to be fair. That might be pushing it a bit. We've got a holding cell that we can bring in a load of things, which has only got benches and toilets in. We've got a kitchen, which obviously will need expanding because that's not enough to supply 400 prisoners. So you will need to squeeze in a few more stoves in here. Maybe move these up, or I don't know. You've got storage and garbage. We've got deliveries. We've got exports, and then you've got the same again down the bottom for medium. So if I bring up deployment, you'll see how I've zoned it. All of this is not non-negotiable, all the black areas. This is the only shared bit through the middle, which should be when the prisoners come in, but maybe when they come out. So you'll have to think about that. And I'm saying you'll have to think about that, guys, because I am going to publish this. I decided this morning, well, I've been deciding for a few days, that I'm going to publish this up on Steam Workshop. In fact, by the time you watch this video, which is on Sunday, it would have been up since Wednesday. And you'll go and download it, and you can let your prisoners in. Now, the challenge. We've got to have a bit of a challenge. A, you can just let the prisoners in. Don't hire any more guards, or even sack the 10 that we've got, and just let them destroy the prison. If you want to be like that, by all means, go ahead. Or you can figure out how you can have an execution room and a kennel and a parole room, because none of those 3 rooms are in there, and obviously there isn't any room to build. Now, my fault, and if I was doing it, I'd be buying this chunk of land here. It's going to take out the majority of your balance and try and make the money from the prisons coming in and build it up here. So what I was intending to do, and I just haven't had time, guys, I've just been so busy, is I was intending to put a dog and arm patrol buildings up here. marry in with these. Originally they were going to go in there, but I kind of forgot about the forestry. So I had to squeeze the forestry in for the workshop, so they had wood. So I put that in down there. You could close this off a bit so that it's a bit more secure around here. But yeah, I was thinking dog and armed patrol there to patrol this area, and maybe down here as well, and the same down the bottom, so you could bring those off to the sides, and then from here, say this main building, I'd go out that way with the max security, some more solitaries, and various bits and pieces that we need, because obviously these delivery sections here was a problem when I was putting this in. Developers, if you watch this video, can we have the ability not to place the lights when we put the foundations down? Because I end up with about 1 billion lights and I always lose the money because I end up not using the lights. Just saying. Just let us plan the buildings and let us put the lights on. Water and power, pretty much segregated into 4 sections. You've got this one supplying all the bottom and all of this. You've got this one here supplying just that area there, so those 3 rooms. It could supply a bit more if I wanted it to. It would probably be just about powerful enough to maybe supply that corridor, but it would be pretty tight, so I kind of wired it a different way. You've also got, if I show wires, you've got very tidy wiring. Now we can tidy wires to the gates which come in from here. That's the only wiring I've put in. I've not put any CCTV in. I've not put any remote doors. I'm going to leave that to you guys. What I would suggest, I've built security room here for that purpose. So obviously I would have cameras obviously in areas like these. Definitely you need to add sprinklers in here, not put those in, so that there's areas you need to do. Now you tend to only get fires in the laundry, so that's a good place to whack sprinklers. So if there's a riot in here and it cuts out the power, it's only going to cut this station out, which is why I designed it that way. And then you can keep an eye on anything. So definitely sprinklers in there. Cameras in visitation and workshop and up here. Have I not got a light in there? I've not got a light. You guys can fix that. Put a light in there. And yeah, have a bit of fun and see what you guys can come up with over here. I think you're going to have to buy land. Got no choice. I think because obviously there isn't finance somewhere. I can't remember where you take out a loan, but you can. You need at least 20 prisoners to buy shares. So, and it's only worth 1.4, and I've spent about 1.5 on it. But once you get prisoners in, that's gonna fix the problem. But yeah, that's it, guys. That is going to be the end of my Prison Architect. We may come back to it from time to time because it is a fantastic game. The devs are good. So if the devs, see, I like the devs. These devs, they're funny, they're humorous, they do a good job. They fix bugs from time to time. You know, they have proper bug bashes and sort out some of the issues us guys are having with the software. And they're generally good guys. I mean, even if they use like a prison off of Steam Workshop, they credit the guy, unlike other companies that I could mention and will not go into on this video. You know, they just credit them back, saying, "Oh, this is the prison from so and so." You might notice as well, out here, I've forgotten to put the little concrete slabs in the doorways to tidy it off. Again, you guys can do things like that. If you notice little things, it did take quite a while to build that. There's been no prisoners, so it's been costing me money per day. Because I have got guards in order to complete the grants, which I am going to show you now. Because I've done these. So the ones that I could do, I've basically done all the cell block ones up to 500 because we've got 800 prisoners. And these are cell block F. So the ones I haven't done is obviously all of these. So you've got plenty to do. These are all locked because there's no prisoners, and you need to complete other things first. So when you complete these, there's like what 50, 60, 70 grand there, and whatever's left in there. I'd leave that education one till very last. I'd try and get this nutrition one in very early because if you look at intake, there are a lot of prisoners there. There are 100 prisoners ready to come in on each wing. Obviously, don't bring your max ones in. Yeah, we'll close it to the max. So when you go to sort this out, put it on pause and change this around to whatever you want, and just tidy it up. So what have I done? I've got a few staff kicking around, not many. We've got no prisoners. Intake is off. Jobs is just like move stuff around the prison. These should be workers, surely. No, maybe not. I don't know. Needs, we need a psychologist. Regime, I have not touched this. So you guys can set out your own regimes. I've not touched the policy. So again, set it all out. Have a play. You've got some grants to play with. I've not touched the program, so they're all there. So get those sorted. And at the moment, obviously, your workmen wages. If you sacked all the workmen, we'd probably be about right. Which you could technically do. I don't need all these workmen running around. And I could sack the guards. So there's like... Actually, you'd have to sack everybody in order to get that to a 0. Oh no, income's 2,000. So you would have to sack... Yeah, you kind of want these guys. And you could probably sack a few of these. Say you sacked... I don't know, how many we got? 10 guards, so they're 100 each. So if you sacked 6 of those and got rid of all the workmen, you'd be breaking even. So there you go. There you have it. That's up on Steam Workshop for you guys to have a play with. I won't be coming back to this game for a little while because I've got so much to do in City Skylines and Train Fever USA DLC, along with some Elite Dangerous videos and the odd other video that I'll squeeze in from time to time. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed the series. I hope you enjoy this prison and have a play. I don't know if this prison is going to work. You need to set out the regimes and the policies and all of that in order to make it work. It could be a complete disaster. I've never tried this before. I want to see what you guys do and whether it goes wrong. And I might record another video for another Sunday soon. I want to see what you guys come up with first, but I may do another video at some point and we'll see where we're going. Anyway, that's it from me. So if you've liked the video, hit the like button. Feel free to comment down below. If you make a video of the prison yourself, of your creations from what you go on from here, post it in the comments, guys. Post it back to me and I'll have a look at them. Love to see what you can do and see how it goes, even if it's a complete riot and it just destroys the prison. Let me see what you do with the prison. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know, we've got some great series with Train Fever and City Skylines going on at the moment, which are pulling sort of 300 views a day. So come along, watch those, subscribe to the channel, share out the videos that you like so more people can come along and join the channel. I'm really trying to push this channel harder so I can get some new equipment in to make the better quality videos. My PC really struggles and I'm struggling for storage space now, which I didn't want to be until next year, and I'm in March and I'm already struggling for storage space, so I'm going to have to go out and buy another hard drive at some point, which I kind of didn't want to do. I wanted to increase the performance of the PC first, but there you go, we're going to have to do it. I'll put the links to Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and I'll also put the donations link. So if you do want to contribute something to help me get towards that target to get the new PC and the new equipment, new mic and stuff, so that we can make the better quality videos, feel free to do so. It is voluntary. Everything, all the money is going back into hardware for the videos, for the content. So, you know, big thank you to anybody that has donated already. All that money's in a savings account earning a tiny bit of interest, and it will stay there until I go out and buy the kit. So that's it from me today, guys. So until the next time, it's goodbye from me for now. Goodbye.